guess the suspension is right while investigations are made, and I don't really see how the BBC could have done anything other than what they have done. Having said that, the story is just incredible, the way it's gathering momentum. I mean, the night of the broadcast, there were just 2 complaints, and because a week later the Sunday Mail did a story, this has all snowballed and is totally out of proportion with what actually happened on the programme and the context of the programme. I mean, I've been for the last year, I think I've listened to Russell's Saturday night Radio 2 programme every single week that it's been on. I haven't heard Russell swear once in any of those programmes. Russell doesn't use bad language on his programme. Some of his guests would occasionally swear, and Russell generally picks them up about their swearing. In this particular instance, when I was listening the week before, and he had David Baddiel on as his co-presenter, they started off the programme talking about me and how I'm trying to get Russell involved in starting a revolution, because Russell is always talking about starting a revolution, and I genuinely believe that Russell will lead a revolution. I believe that Russell has a part to play in changing this world, and everything that is happening I see as a progress towards him taking a leading role in changing this world.
Okay, so George, in terms of your actual interest in Russell Brand, there's been a lot of press coverage about the fact that you've tried to bring Russell Brand onto a film that you're producing at the moment. What's the reaction been by Russell Brand?
I really haven't spoken to him about the film. This is what I was hoping to speak to him about on his radio programme. The last time I guested on his programme twice in the last year, and was on the phone on his programme once. The first time I was trying to get him to become a candidate for the Mayor for London election. I created this notional party called the Brand Spanking New London Party, and I tried to persuade Russell to get involved, but didn't manage to do so. And then back in July I was a guest again. I've been taking out advertisements in the local paper whilst Russell was in America, predicting that I was wearing my Apprentice Prophets cap, and I was predicting that on the 8th of August, 888, Russell Brand shall have his say in a world of wonders will be on the way. But on the 8th of August, Russell Brand didn't have his say, but a world of wonders is still on the way, and we began filming this script that exists only in my mind for a film called Scoring Goals, and we shot the opening scenes on Hampstead Heath on 888 to coincide with the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games, and we had some clowns, and they were doing a dance called the Klutz, which is we called it Boris dancing, a dance dedicated to Boris Johnson. And as I say, we filmed the opening scenes of the film, and on that day I also heard a demo for the song that is going to be the theme song of the film, a song called Scoring Goals. And Russell said to me that he would do a vocal on this song, but he hasn't done it as yet. But I'm still hopeful that he will. And hopefully Jonathan would play a part as well, and maybe both of them could put a vocal on the scoring goals song.
Right.
I have.
Is this the single that you're bringing out for Christmas? Is this all
well?
separate?
I've had a bet at 100-1 that a song called "Scoring Goals" will be top of the charts at Christmas, and it's just a question of whose version it will be. But if
have you got Big George to help you produce or to help edit that or something? Or
Big
not?
George wants to get involved, and I hope Big George will. Russell's radio show is reality radio. It is close to the edge, but it's always entertaining. And Russell is Russell. He has his following, and I'm very fond of him. We're not close. We've never sat down and had a proper conversation with each other. And
They're just walking distance from here, aren't they? So.
Russell has charisma. I don't have charisma, but I do have a good story to tell, and I want to get Russell involved in that story.
Rainbow George, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
Everyone who has a dream of playing in a winning team, there's a time that you approaching late that shows the way to do what's right. What's right. Listen, hear, try to understand. We need to liberate ourselves from the governing classes, those lords who misrule those